shower curtain?
The shower curtain?
Did you think of it at the exact same time as I did?
I hope it's not a shower curtain, or else we might be
In the shower.
might be
Welcome,
compromised.
everyone.
Hey,
Welcome. It's Wednesday night, and for those of you joining us for the first time, we're Sue and Dwight, and we're streaming to you live from our living room here in Toronto, Canada. And tonight, the theme of our show is Splish Splash, and so it's all about water. And we're going to start off with a song from way back in the 80s that Dwight wrote when we were a little singing duo called Whitewater.
we're going down Whitewater again. Been doing this, doing that, nothing ever really seems to stay pat. We're going down Whitewater again. We've been near and we've been far, sometimes seem to never know where we are. We're going down Whitewater again. We're going down Whitewater, it seems to never end. Long as we're together, we'll make it round the bend. We've seen the day, we've seen the night, we never give up without a fight. We're going down Whitewater again. We're going down Whitewater, it seems to never end. Long as we're together, we'll make it round the bend. We've seen the day, we've seen the night, we never give up without a fight. We're going down Whitewater again. We're going down Whitewater again. We're going down Whitewater again. Watch out for the whirlpool.
We hit a little bit of white water on the first song.
Rough water. Wow. I bet you no one
Hopefully it's out
even
of the-
noticed.
Probably
until
no
you
one noticed till I
pointed it out.
mentioned, right?
So this, we mentioned, Sue mentioned Splish Splash, but you mentioned, we picked this theme, water theme, because there's an International Water Day.
It's International Watershed Day.
Watershed
I
Day, there we
think.
go.
Yes.
So be nice to your watershed.
Yes, and water is so important, and there can never be sort of enough days
Shed.
to
There can't
remember how, just how important it is to us. Let me just take a moment to go through and just see who's all joining us tonight. First in is Lauren from here in Toronto on Facebook. We've got Martin and Kirsten saying happy February. Yeah, it's a new month from BC. And we've got Jan saying hello from still icy Tennessee. And Peggy is with us from Iowa tonight, and Nancy saying hello from Wisconsin, and Charles saying hello from Bonnie, Scotland, probably getting the bar set up for us as we speak. We've got Greg and Sonia tuning in from the Ottawa Valley, and we've got Gail from here in Toronto, and Sandra is still chilling in Toronto. We're all kind of chilling. It's been a long year of January.
They shovel your
cold winter.
sidewalk yet, Sandra?
We've got Detective Inspector Bonnie Scotland reporting for duty, and Deborah's tuning in from over in Scarberia, which is a fun name for Scarborough. And we've got Paige joining us tonight from Ottawa, our nation's capital. Mm-hmm. We've got Deborah from freezing, icy South Jersey, and Evelyn is with us this evening from out in Petrolia,
Evelyn,
Ontario.
so good to see you.
And I see Charles does have the bar set open, and or the bar is open, so people can drop in there and choose the beverage of their choice. We've got Sybil saying she's waiting for another great show to begin from New Jersey this evening. And Annie is with us from near Legal, Alberta, where it's +9 today. Holy smokes.
Wow. You're getting a schnook.
A Chinook.
Do you get schnooks up that way? Schnooks, by the way, folks, in the Rocky Mountains, because of the mountains and the winds, in Calgary anyway, which is south of Edmonton, it'll be 19 degrees in the middle of winter because of the schnook winds. I keep wanting to say Chinook, but they're
It
schnooks.
is Chinook.
But CH, not like a schnook.
Oh
as
yeah,
in
but it's like
loudmouth schnook.
CHINOOK.
Yeah, but I didn't think they got them in Edmonton, but I guess today you did.
Well, she's near Legal, Alberta.
I think that you're just outside of
okay.
Edmonton, if I'm not.
Hey, I see that Jan is with us tonight from Walnut Creek in California, and Mary Lynn is with us tonight from in the Burlington area, and it moved fast on me. I might have missed some. Leslie is tuning in from Texas this evening. And over quickly to YouTube. First in are Mickey and Mark from Minnesota.
Hey folks, how are you?
And we have Margaret is with us tonight out in Saskatoon. And Gwen, our Toronto Gwen, is with us tonight from snow-crusted Toronto. It sure is. And Christine from West Allis, Wisconsin. Oh, she will be heading off to choir practice tonight. And we've got Kim and Peter. Kim says more like slip and slide rather than splish and splash in Belleville. It's that way here too, very icy in spots. All right, we are going to continue on with, Robin just popped in from San Antonio, Texas tonight. Oh, and just before I don't want to miss them, we've got Renata and Dennis tuning in from here in the neighborhood, and Kathy and Marianne. Karen will be tuning in on the replay, and Rick from Toronto on the replay. I think I've covered. Oh, and Roger is with us tonight too. He doesn't usually comment, but he lets us know after the show. Yeah, he's shy. He's shy out in Mimico. And we've got Ellen from Idaho with us tonight. All right, this next song is one that it's called "Have You Ever Seen the Rain?" It was written by John Fogerty when the band. I've just had one of those brain things. CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. We're going through some difficult times, and he wrote this song about those difficult times. Someone told me long ago there's a calm for the storm. I know it's been coming for some time, and it's over, so they say. It'll rain a sunny day, I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday, days before, sun is cold, rain is high. I know it's been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle, fast and slow. I know it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I
sunny day. There's an amazing video on NPR, and they have online concerts called Tiny. I think they're
Tiny
called
Desk.
Tiny Desk Concerts. And there's one recently. It's got John Fogerty, and they end with that song.
Neat.
Wow, it was so cool to see that, and it's very recent. So
like
so
a couple
nice.
of years ago kind of thing, or?
And I don't know how recent, but in the last, let's say in the last 4 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I see that Robert from here in Toronto is joining us tonight. So welcome, Robert. Greg says that Lise can't be with us this evening, but will watch on the replay later. Oh, good, because we have a request from her tonight.
Yeah.
So yes,
We're glad you're here. Great.
Yeah.
Merci.
And okay, I think that's all I can see right now. I'm just zipping over to YouTube, and no difference there. So I can only tell you're here if you comment. So, and even if we miss you during the show, we definitely see all the comments after the show. So this next song is one that I wrote. It's about the rain and how important the rain is. Dwight and I had done some traveling in East Africa in the early 2000s, the early aughts, I guess they called mid 2000s.
2005, 7, and 9 for you. I was here earlier.
Oh, I see. I was thinking those are still early because they're not the teens yet, but we're already in the 20s, right? So who knows? It was in the mid 2000s.
2007
early.
and 2009.
See, it's very confusing too. I think I get it now. Yeah. So this we did some traveling, and we were up in Uganda, and they were suffering from a terrible drought while we were there. And we visited some farms, and one of them happened to be a peanut farm, and it was really fascinating. That's where I learned that peanuts grow in the ground.
They refer to them as ground nuts in Africa.
Ground nuts.
In Uganda, anyway.
But what was really heartbreaking for me was that these people had spent like the previous couple of decades living in fear of a rebel army that was terrorizing that area of the country. And so many of them had been living in camps, displaced persons camps. And they had only, at that time we were there for that second visit, been able to go back to their farms and their villages and, start planting their crops again. And they were so happy to be free to be able to do that again. And then, they suffered a drought, and I just thought it's so not fair. They're working so hard, and the elements were all against them. And it just is a reminder of how vulnerable we are to water issues. And this is called When the Rains Don't Come. Plant the seeds, wait for rain, but the rains don't come and the crops don't grow. Work hard today, plan for tomorrow, but the rains don't come and the crops don't grow. Abandoned soil is red and dusty when the rains don't come and the crops don't grow. Who decides who lives or dies, and damn all those who proselytize that we all get what we deserve. There's nothing further from the truth. Every time we turn our eyes, another hungry baby cries. His mother's pain cannot be justified. Finally, peace, hope for the future, but the rains don't come and the crops don't grow. abandoned sun is unrelenting when the rains don't come and the crops don't grow. Who decides who lives or dies, and damn holes who proselytize that we all get what we deserve. Nothing further from the truth every time we turn our eyes. Another hungry baby cries, his mother's pain cannot be justified.
We have a video of that song with the video of us driving into the communities in northern Uganda. You meet the farmers there as they're sowing their groundnuts, and they're singing. So you'll see that. It's on YouTube. Go and check it out. It pops
channel.
up whether you want it or not. It just starts playing. It's like, whoa.
When you go to our YouTube channel, yes.
And then you'll see us in the bumpy 4x4 going through the river ruts to get there.
It's funny, I always get very choked up when we sing that. We don't sing it as much as we used to, and when we're singing it, I'm thinking about how it's so unfair. You know, people always sort of say, "Hey, you get what you deserve, and you get what you work for," and that's not always the case. We've got, we saw people working so hard and just not able to get ahead.
So this next song, all of you, put your hands up, so I want to see them all out there. How many of you out there have been to Manitoba?
It's quite a few.
Okay, quite
actually.
a few, yeah. How many of you have been to Winnipeg? And how many of you keep your hands up? How many of you have been to Ochre River, Manitoba? Aha! I think I see one hand out there from the Republic of Kansas. Lawrence, Kansas, and Earl.
I'm not sure if
Here's
Earl
a
is
song
with us tonight.
that I had written about. It's a love song about a town that I've never been to, still haven't been to. But I would take the bus up to see my dad, who was living in Dauphin, Manitoba at that time, 2.5-hour bus ride. Taking the Grey Goose, and we'd go by a sign that said Ochre River, and it was a town, and there's a beach and whatnot there. And I thought, I wonder what goes on, what might have happened out here in farm country, beautiful territory in the town called Ochre River. And here's the story. 2, 3, 4.
As the night falls, we'd hear the wolves call. We'd hold on so tight while you ran off in the night. Ochre River, can you hear me? I've lost the one I love, and I'm quickly sliding out of reach. Ochre River, have you seen her? She's the one you brought my way when we found each other on your beach. Then the leaves changed, things got rearranged. Cold was in the air, bringing in a frost over her heart. There came a day she would say she had found another, and it was time for us to part. Ochre River, can you hear me? I've lost the one I love, and I'm quickly sliding out of reach. Ochre River, have you seen her? She's the one you brought my way when we found each other on your beach. Ochre River, don't take her away. Ochre River, don't take her away.
I don't mind saying, I've always liked that song. We've been playing it though for a long time. And when we first played it, we played it in the key of G. And I can sing most of this. I haven't had trouble keeping in the keys with songs, but this one we had to take it down to F when we recorded it. And even that was something. So that was a while back. So I'll have to try it. I won't do it in front of you folks, but I'll go in Woodshed and see if I can, what it sounds like in the key of G, and whether I get any complaints from the neighbors. So, but yeah, Ochre River. Well,
so that is a made-up story, but of a very real place. And
one of Darlings of the Open Stage CD, or album as they call them now, because people aren't doing albums anymore, or CDs, the physical copy. So we've had to change the terminology
back to album?
To albums. So the appropriate nomenclatura is albums.
Hey, I see that Linda is with us from Wyoming, Ontario this evening.
Good evening, Linda.
And Sherry is with us from San Pedro, where it's 89 degrees today. Boy, we get the extremes, don't we, in this world?
Well, I think the two hot spots in North America right now are San Pedro and Legal, Alberta, at +9, which would be, okay, folks, that's Celsius. So we have to put on our converter hats.
Oh, I've lost my
That's a balmy,
converter.
probably 45.
Yeah.
It's easy. What you do is you convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. You take the number, so say it's 9, and you divide it by 2. You add 0.654 to the square root of 7, and then times 2. And that's how you...
You're just making that up,
just
right?
move it like that.
You don't mind if I ask you instead, right?
Lauren will back me up on this one, right,
Will
Lauren?
you,
Your
Lauren?
conversion to...
Was that the correct, because what if people start doing that and then they go out dressed inappropriately? It'll be your
Well,
fault.
if they knew what I was talking about...
Lauren, we need you now to fact check. Who would have thought we'd be giving out bad information tonight on temperature?
If they knew what I was talking about, they would know it was all... what's the word? Charles, you must have a good Scottish word for it. Bafflegarb or...
Bafflegab or what's... Yeah, I don't know.
And a polite word for BS. There we go.
It's a family show.
The censors triggered the censors.
Hey, you know what? I'm sure he said it somewhere, and I've just missed it. But usually Martin says the accordion means it's time for you to get your kalimbas ready. You'll see what that's for if you're new and haven't any idea what we're talking about. So this next song is one that we like to play now and again because it is such a pretty song, and it's all about the Mira. And the Mira is it a river or a lake? Now I forget. Lauren, we're going to need you a lot tonight. My memory for sure is not good today. But anyway, it's a lovely song.
I'm going to call it a lake.
Just a lake?
I don't know if you say out on the...
Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't say river anywhere in there, but
Or
anyway.
lake.
Yes, Lauren will come through and the information will be in the chat.
While you're working out the conversion factor from
We're
Celsius
really
to
keeping him busy. He's not going to be able to enjoy the show tonight.
not being able to join that,
All right.
that Canadian whiskey that Charles poured from.
All right.
1, 2, 3, Such a pretty song. It was written by Alistair McGilvery. I'm going to just about a body of water.
A body of water. I'm going to see
quite an unidentified body of water. We know it's probably not a sea, probably not an ocean. Could be a lagoon or legume. Oh no, that would be different.
That would be,
that'd
no, that wouldn't be
That's
right.
not funny.
You know what? I can't find. Oh, but Lauren has said to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, subtract 32 degrees from Fahrenheit, divide the result by 1.8 or 9/5. Okay, I'm not doing that.
I think
It's
mine
too
was-
hard for me.
mine was simpler.
They're all hard. I'm not seeing. Oh, I think I just flipped by and saw that somebody answered that it's a river. So thank you. I might have been Jan. Sorry, it just moved fast on me. All right, that's the kalimba, and that.
I guess we should have
kalimba-
called this just a river show. We're turning into
No.
river and rain
River
rather
Rain. Oh,
than
no,
splish and splash.
There's other ones coming up for sure. So that kalimba can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for Poetry Corner. So normally on Poetry Corner, I will read a poem that usually one that I've written, but this week we have a guest poet, and it's our very own Martin Kelly, who is a regular viewer to this show. And I stumbled upon something he had written and this week, and it just hit very close to home, and you'll see why. And it's a poem that, he actually wrote it as a song, but I'm going to read it as a poem tonight. And it's called Splish Splash. The rain came down on Bloor Street slow, like it had nowhere else to go. Streetcars hissed and the gutters sang, tin can rhymes softly rang. We tuned our guitars by window pane, watched Lake Ontario take the rain. Every drop had a story to tell. If you leaned in close, you could hear it well. Splish splash, hear it fall on weathered roofs and concrete walls. Every river knows its path. Every tear leaves a photograph. Splish splash, time moves fast, but the water remembers the past. I've seen the prairies cracked and dry, waiting weeks for clouds to cry. I've seen the city thirst for grace in the hurry of a crowded place. And halfway around the world I learned how little water can still be earned by farmers praying in dust and heat for one good rain to bless their feet. Splish splash, down it came, different rivers, same old rain. From a village well to a subway grate, sometimes it came early, it often came late. Splish splash, hearts run deep. What we take is what we keep. There's a child who laughs in a muddy lane, turns puddles into joy again. There's a woman strong with a borrowed song, walks 10 miles just to carry on. There's a busker playing under lights, counting kindness on weekday nights. Every coin hits like a wave saying, this small act still matters, babe. Splish splash, hand to hand, like a promise you don't have to understand. Peace don't shout, it don't brag, it moves like water, bag to bag. Splish splash, let it roll through the cracks of the human soul. You can dam a river, turn it aside, but it finds its way back with patient pride. Like courage whispered, not proclaimed, like love that isn't named. So here we are on a Wednesday night, two voices leaning into the light. Not claiming answers, just singing true, trying to pass a little blue. If one song lands where it's meant to land, like rain in the palm of an open hand, then the world's not fixed, but it might just bend toward mercy now and then. Splish splash, let it start, in a living room, in a careful heart. Every drop counts, every voice belongs. That's how the river turns into songs. Splish splash, fade to black, but the water keeps coming back. Yeah, the water keeps coming back. Thank you so much for that, Martin. When I saw it, I'm so glad that I saw it, because I was just looking at my news feed and I saw the word Splish Splash, and I thought, oh, what's this about? And so I listened to it, and I thought, all these references are so meaningful to us. There's talk about Toronto, there's about the prairies, there's halfway around the world, and people needing rain. Oh, I was so thrilled to find it. So thank you for that, Martin. I appreciate it very much.
And also, we often reference Martin, but we have to, that Kirsten's out there too. I'm sure she's probably pitching in a little on these
You think she helped him with that? Dwight just likes to stir up trouble. He likes to.
Teamwork, man.
Teamwork. So, Martin, did he say snap,
creating
snap,
the
snap?
environment for all
Don't
that
forget
creativity.
to play us out of Poetry Corner. Oh,
so
now one thing that was kind of funny. I often have trouble with my S's. We've talked about that before. Especially we've mentioned. We do a show once a month called Super 70s Songs. And for someone who has trouble with S's, that is a challenge. And so when I looked at that, what Martin had written, I noticed Splish Splash was mentioned quite a few times, so I was working very hard to enunciate it properly.
Had the de-esser working overtime.
The de-esser, yes.
Hey, so speaking of Splish Splash, put on your dancing shoes, folks. All you fans of Bobby Darin or Potsy Weber. This was Potsy's big song on Happy Days.
On Happy Days.
And it kind of goes. Splish Splash, I was taking a bath long about a Saturday night. Rubbed up, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stepped out of the tub, put my feet on the floor, wrapped the towel around me, and I opened up the door, and then a splish splash, walked back in the bath. How was I to know there was a party going on? There was a splishing and a splashing, wheeling with the feeling, moving and a grooving, rocking and a rolling, yeah. Bing bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on my living room rug. Flip flop, they was doing the bop, all the teens had the dancing bug. There was Molly Pop with a Peggy Sue, good golly, Miss Molly is even there too. Well, a splish splash, forgot about the bath. I went and put on dancing shoes on. I was a rolling and a strolling, reeling with the feeling, moving and a grooving, splishing and a splashing, yeah. I was a splishing and a splashing, I was a moving and a strolling, I was a moving and a grooving, we was a reeling and a feeling, it was a rolling and a strolling, moving with the grooving, a splish splash, yeah. Well, a splishing and a splashing, one time was a splishing and a splashing, oh me, I was a moving and a grooving. Yeah, I was a splishing and a splashing. Well, splish splash, I was taking a bath. Splish splash, yeah. Now, I was thinking on this song, because Kim had mentioned slipping and a sliding. There is an old song called Slipping and a Sliding. Slipping and a sliding, do 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 do, don't be my girl no more. We could have done a medley on that one.
And we could have added in Slip Sliding Away by Paul Simon.
Well, kind of a different song. But,
I know, but it's all about slipping and sliding.
but it's just a different vintage.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so much for my medley of
Yeah, you're not-
melding music.
You're not the queen of medley. I'm the king of medley. Dwight Medley. Oh, there was Richard. The Righteous Brothers, right? The Medleys. So yes,
Bill
3 Splish
Medley.
Splashes. Bill Medley. 2 Splish Splashes there for you.
Yes.
On Splish Splash theme night. There we go. You lose your lip pretty fast when you say
Splish
that
Splash.
too many times. Hey, stick around, folks. We have some really interesting songs coming up. One will knock you dead.
Oh,
And,
he's been very excited. That's not this next one. It's
but,
coming up a little later. But he's very excited about a new song that we're doing tonight. Hey, I just noticed that Yves Marc is with us tonight from out in
Yves
Quebec.
Marc?
And yeah, just seeing if I can see any other names. No, not on Facebook, but zipping over to YouTube. And Lyle is with us tonight from out in Portage La Prairie. So welcome.
To see you, Lyle.
All right. So now, this next song we're going to do is one that my friend, who's also a songwriter, her name is Kim Cole, and she and I wrote this song in 2008. And this is sort of the way it happened was she had read an article in the Toronto Star about the ice caps melting on Mount Kilimanjaro. And she called me and she said, we need to do something about this. And we decided that as songwriters, something we could do is to write a song to raise some awareness about it. And she came over here and we sat in this very living room and wrote this song. And we recorded it, and it's on our Little Child Big World CD, I think, isn't it?
Little Child Big World CD.
Yes. And Kim and I thought that maybe this would be the song that would help end global warming, and it hasn't yet, but hey, if we keep playing it, maybe the message will get out enough. Here we go. Ancient ice caps melting, a prophecy of what's in store. Silent victims of a warming planet, obligations we know. Majestic Kilimanjaro, staircase to heaven's door.
What's to become of those who live in your shadow when the waters flow no more? When the waters flow no more. Rising, Mercury rising, tempers and temperatures flare as the mercury rises. Western thirst for profit drives the fiends that fill the air. Choke the grazing plains of Tanzania. People headed for despair. People headed for despair. Rising, as the Mercury's rising, hopelessness rising. No homes for refugees, lost to the Mercury's rising.
Ancient ice caps melting, prophecy of what's in store.
Raging battle, we are surely losing.
Who are the soldiers in this war?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful,
And
beautiful
we
song.
can all be soldiers in the war against climate change, and can all make some difference. Even if we can't do it all, we can all do a little something. Hey, I'm just going to check to see over on YouTube if there's any changes there, because I do have to refresh the page when I go over there. And I don't want to miss anyone that I might be able to catch during the show. No new names there. Okay. Now, this next song.
Over the last couple of years, this song has been brought forward a couple of times from folks. I didn't know it before we started doing the online shows, and we got requests from various folks. And part of the problem, I didn't know the song. And certainly my Grateful Dead IQ was nil, and it probably still isn't that much more other than this and a few other songs. So it's been a really interesting introduction to the band, and a song that I just think is just fantastic. It's called Ripple.
Yes, and what brought it forward into our mind recently is Lise from out in Quebec had requested it. I guess a couple of weeks ago, in honor of who was the Grateful Dead singer that passed away?
Was it Bob Weir?
You know what? I'm on
See, our Grateful Dead. We thought we would play this song and everybody would think it would be really cool.
Yeah, but
and
we're
now
not
we
that
can't even
cool.
remember.
No, we can't remember.
Okay, so with Jerry Garcia, Phil Lesh,
was his
but
name Chuck something? No, that was the Three Dog Night.
No, that was Chuck
Negroni. Yeah.
No, it's probably Bob Weir.
Yes,
But,
maybe.
help.
I'm sorry. Help, Lauren, help
Lauren,
us.
help.
This is funny. I meant to write it down so I would remember. But Lise had said, could we do, it in his honor because he had just passed away. And so it was Bob Weir, Greg says. So thank you. And
Merci,
Lawrence
Greg.
confirmed that as well. And Martin.
Greg
So thank you
Yeah.
all for being our memory. I appreciate it very much. So we were very excited that it's a song that we've just learned and we love it now.
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water when be empty. If your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble toss, no wind to blow. You choose to lead must follow, but if you fall, you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. Everybody, da 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 da, da 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 da, da da da. There's a beautiful live version on that from I think from one of the Grateful Dead, or the guys from the Grateful Dead. One of their last tunes, they did a 50th anniversary. This is the last time we're ever gonna tour, period. And some beautiful versions out there, but you gotta like the first one. And Sue was watching a video of it with Jerry Garcia.
Yes.
It was so nice to see that again.
It was lovely. You know, and it was funny because, as we mentioned, we've not been Grateful Dead fans or anything, but seeing him sing that, such a tender song, and he's kind of this big burly guy, and I always just assumed that they were kind of, you know, all like really sort of wild music, and it's such a lovely tune. I need to work on my part on that. I had it in our rehearsal, but I certainly didn't have it tonight, so it's one I definitely will work on, and we will
I think it's going to get
we'll bring it back for sure. Sorry about
it's
that.
got the new song Crush on it right now.
Yes, yeah, well, you definitely are thrilled with that one.
So we're almost done, folks. We have one more song for you. We're going to take you back to our hometown of Winnipeg for the song. I'd written it back in 1995. Winnipeg was going through a huge flood. You folks, Mark and Mickey, you probably had that flood down in Minnesota when the Red River went all amok out of Red Lake. And so I wrote this song thinking back on our hometown and all the struggles that it has had. So this song is sort of talks about Winnipeg up to 1995, and I realize it's had more history since then. So here's a song called Red River. We'll send you out splishing and a splashing on this one.
All join hands, follow me to the place where waters meet. has it passed?
Where would we be now if Louis Riel refused to pay for a postage stamp? How would we feel if the general strike didn't give the CCF its might? When the sun goes down on this prairie town, put out the fire and go home. You can see it fade, summer slipping away a red river.
Sons and daughters move away, their families sacrifice, they betray. Survive the winter, turn the soil, fill the sandbags, the rivers spoil.
Where would we be now if Louis Riel refused to pay for a postage stamp? Well, Duff Roblin hadn't built his ditch. How many people would have gotten down when the sun goes down on this prairie town? Put out the fire and go home. Heard no one crying that something is dying at Red River.
You can stay at home, sit and read a book through the pages of time. Take a second look, all that's gone is not lost. Can you just stand there
Where the waters meet, you can feel the rage from another time. It can set the stage, let the spirit rise and not damn you.
join the circle, save a tree. A sea of white fills the street. A second chance for a boy of gold. A river's courage, a city's soul.
Drop the ball. Had he not tried to light the lamp as the sun comes up on this prairie town, people rise up to the dawn. There's a will to survive that always keeps it alive at Red River. When the sun comes up on this prairie town, people rise up to the dawn. There's a will to survive that always keeps it alive at Red River. Whoa, 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 whoa,
on this prairie town, people rise up to the dawn. There's a will to survive
that always keeps it alive
at Red
River.
Well, that brings us to the end of another Living Room Live.
splishing and a splashing.
We talked about all different kinds of water, how water is
Ripples,
good,
rivers.
how we just need it and we need to appreciate it. We had a day, well, part of a day without water a few weeks ago due to a water main issue on the street. And, you just don't realize until...
You turn on that tap.
You turn on that tap and nothing comes out, just how much we rely on it. So we're always happy to sing songs about that precious resource. Well, that brings this show to the end, but we will be back next Wednesday night with another Living Room Live. But before that, we're going to be on the other side of the wall over there in what we call our rec room.
Studio B.
Studio B. And we're going to be doing a show called Super 70s Songs. And that is going to be on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to be streaming again, just as this show did tonight. So we hope you'll join us for that. At that show, we sing songs from the 1970s Top 40 charts. And we actually have a lot of interesting requests coming up on that one. So we're looking forward to playing those ones for you. And, and if you're in the Toronto area, a week from Saturday, so on February 14th, we'll be doing a show a couple of shows actually at the Winter Folk Festival, which is a downtown music festival, and it's taking place at the Transact Club on Bloor and Brunswick. And we've got a Sue and Dwight Originals set at 3 p.m. and then at 4 p.m. we're going to be doing songs of peace, love, and happiness in another set and we'll have some friends joining us for that one. So that's it. I think we should.
Well, yes, I have one anecdote that you'll love. Splish Splash, right? I mentioned Happy Days. And I remember a couple of things. First of all, Potsy Weber used to sing Splish Splash at the diner, but I remember in one of the first episodes, Richie was saying to his dad he was going to go and meet his friend Potsy, and his dad says, "What's a Potsy?" And I thought that is one of my favorite lines of all time.
That was such a cool show when we were.
Yeah, and Mr. Cunningham, the guy, he was like the dad that everybody, the dad would actually talk to you, but dads didn't normally do that, right? But what's a Potsy? Anyway, we'll leave you with that. See, I snuck in the comedy half a minute there.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
See you next week.
Keep workshopping that one. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining.